Here's how to create a cozy cinematic moonlight scene with a nightmarish twist inspired by Stranger Things. Start off, we're going to need a light that can be red, green, blue, or anything under the sun. We want to create moonlight coming in through the window onto the set. And by set, I mean Kelsey's brand new redecorated bedroom that she kindly offered to us and I came in, trashed and filmed the stuff in and left. Thanks, Kelsey. To create this moonlight, we're going to go with the Amaran 150C. We've all seen cool moonlight scenes in movies before, like this, or this, or this. But here's where the real power of an RGB light comes into play. Moonlight, nighttime, however you want to call it, realistically has no color. It only has color based on the mood we want to create. Eerie blue moonlight, silvery clean moonlight, green tinted moonlight, pink disco moonlight. Because you live in Barbie world. Okay, maybe that last one isn't actually a thing, but you can do it if you want. Now, once the light was on there, we had to fill the room full of haze. I've done a whole video on haze before, but it's basically an oily substance that makes light visible by having tiny little particles in the air that capture the light. Because remember, light is actually not visible unless it's bouncing off of something. That's some 8th grade science for you right there. Now, the next problem was because we weren't actually shooting through the window, we needed to make sure the window was actually lit up. We took another tube light, set it up at the same color. Blue light from the tube light would be caught in the sheer of the window. So this way you could kind of see the window. But what about the cozy vibe? Well, Kelsey's sitting there reading. Let's have her read with some lights on. But here's the problem. You can have these small practicals in the background, but the truth is they're not always going to read on camera the way you want them to. We took another tube light and put it next to Kelsey, giving her kind of a warm halo vibe. However, that background candle still not putting out enough light. Now, we tried a couple of different variations by placing another tube light underneath. Not working exactly the way I want it to either. So I took the Aperture 60X, put some barn doors on it, and focused the light at 3200 Kelvin directly towards that area. It just gave it a little bit of a bump to give it that kind of slightly more real feeling so that you can fill in those gaps. That's how we go from this to this. But I promised a Stranger Things twist. So using the Science Link app and some help from my friend Rain, we cut the accent lights off, turned the blue into red. That twist is only really possible because of the RGB light. If we were trying to use a regular light, we would have to keep swapping out gels and it simply wouldn't be feasible to switch from blue to red in an instant like that. And that is how to create a cinematic, cozy moonlight scene with a nightmarish twist inspired by Stranger Things.